On February 23rd, we're going to have a Mars-Venus conjunction. This is when the two planets merge together at the same degrees in the sky. So for everybody, this means fireworks. Mars is the planet of energy, action, passion, desire. Venus is the planet of love, relationships, beauty. It represents pleasure, the joys that things bring to us. It influences our emotions, our actions in relationship to others and things that we value. These two planets coming together and blending their energy is bringing together masculine and feminine and bringing it together for the start of a new cycle in the realms of love and intimacy. There's now going to be a time when you can realign your actions with what is in your heart, and a time that you're able to free yourself of these stagnant energies where they are in your relationships with other people. When Venus and Mars meet up in the sky, expect there to be fireworks in your romantic or in your interpersonal or your creative areas of your life. This is going to be a time of unifying with others because Venus wants to bring together. This can be also seen as a competitive period. So make note of all events that begin or are created on or around this date, such as the start of a marriage or a relationship, a partnership, or a business deal, anywhere near when Venus and Mars align, because they're magnetic and they're impulsive in the theme of. They're exciting and they can be temperamental. Hi, I'm your astrologer, Patricia Tate, and this is your Venus-Mars conjunction astrology forecast for February. To get updates as soon as they're released, please subscribe. Now let's dive in. So for Aries Sun and Aries Rising, this is really important because this is your chart ruler. Mars is your chart ruler. So we have the Aries, the Mars-Venus conjunction occurring in your 11th house of your personal hopes, wishes, goals, dreams, things that you want to achieve. Things that you want to achieve with others, whether you volunteer your time or whether you want to do this for work associated or for something that brings you joy and pleasure. Now, Venus rules over your second house of your self-worth, your cash, your property, your personal resources. This is in an earth sign, so we're bringing in the earth element of being grounded and stable, and it also rules over your 7th house of your partnership, your significant others, your one-on-one relationships. It also is exes. And the 7th house is where we negotiate, cooperation, where we have these written or verbal or nonverbal commitments or agreements with others. The sign of Libra is more of a reflection in other people, and it's an air sign. Now, Mars rules over your first house of self, how people see you. It's fire. It's about initiating. It's about your strengths and your habits and your happiness, your appearance, your power. It's you initiating something. I also say that it's a ruler over Scorpio. And so Scorpio is in your 8th house of it's your deep connections, your deep bonding with other people. This can be people that you are connected with family, if you share these resources or you share debt. It's also significant others, marital partners, business partners. It's anybody that you share joint ventures or that you share resources or you share debt. It's money that comes to you. So this could be money that's invested, or it's people that you're invested in. And it is a deep water sign that's extremely intuitive. So now we have all of these 4 areas of your life coming together, merging and blending, masculine and feminine, along with air and earth and water and fire. And so this is going to be a time that you're going to want to realign your actions with really what's in your heart. What do you want to initiate? What are your hopes, your dreams, your goals? When Venus and Mars, when they meet up, this can be romantic and it can be interpersonal. It can also be the 11th house of I want to create something. Who do I connect up with in order to manifest these dreams? So Mars is going to want to take action first. Venus is going to be receptive to this. This will be taking action, balancing the energy of, hey, I want to do this. This is a new cycle. Love, intimacy, creativity. I want to bring some things together. I want to unify. And this could be with people that you're in organizations with, or with people that you possibly work with, like they could be on work teams. The 11th house also represents your connection to your peers or kindred spirits. And so this is either through creativity or through some kind of love or intimacy, and starting another stage of your life of what do you want to create, and what does that creation look like? What do you want to begin? Bringing the first house of self, partnership, deep bonding, and your self-worth, bringing it together to tell a story about what you're creating, your hopes, your wishes, your dreams. So Aries, I would love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. Please join me live on Tuesdays at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where I offer new moon and full moon astrology consultations. For private consultation, you can schedule that at willowgracemystic.com. And to get updates as soon as they're released, please subscribe. So for Taurus Sun and Taurus Rising, this is important because Venus is your chart ruler. So we have the Venus-Mars conjunction at the top of your chart in your 10th house of how people see you. Think of it as in your career, in your job, in your legacy, like at the top of a mountain or at the top of a building. The 10th house is your public reputation. It is your professional life, your ambitions. It's what you want to do. Now, Venus rules over your first house of self, how you feel, how you look, how you act, being earthy, solid, practical, physical, and grounded. Venus also rules over your 6th house of your daily habits, of your mental, physical, spiritual, psychological health, well-being, what you do on a daily basis to nurture or give yourself self-care, and what you want to do in order to make certain events or activities in your life a daily habit for self-care. The 6th house is about I need this for self-care, and it's a balance between your home and your work. In the sign of Libra, Libra is an air sign that's a reflection of other people. And the 6th house is how I give of service to other people. And so you're adding these together with the Venus energy. Now, Mars rules over your 12th house. Your 12th house is your dreams, your intuition, self-sabotage. The 12th house of my private and personal world that I don't share with other people, but I'm able to access through meditation, yoga, sitting silently to tap into my ancestors, spirit guides, angels, guides from other realms, and any type of dream or intuition that comes to you, and wanting to initiate and release from self-sabotage. Now, Mars also rules over your 7th house of partnership. In the sign of Scorpio. Scorpio is a deep water sign that's magnetic. It draws people in. And so it's significant others, business partners. It's open enemies, exes. The 7th house represents the way that you negotiate, the way that you compromise. The 7th house represents all types of love, contractual relationships. This can be also where we learn to negotiate and cooperate, and verbal or nonverbal, written, or like these different types of communication, and the subtle influences that you can pick up from other people. Now, the energy of Venus and Mars coming together is masculine and feminine, and all of the signs, Aries is fire, Taurus is earth, Libra is air, and Scorpio is water. So now you're bringing in all of the elements to say, this is now a time for me to realign my actions with what is in my heart. What is in your heart, connecting with somebody that you work with, connecting with something that I want to leave a legacy. I want to bring beauty to the world. The 10th house is your authority, your public life, how you want to be seen. And so it's freeing yourself and saying, I am ready to move forward. When Venus and Mars meet together, this could be romantic relationships or interpersonal relationships, you with clients, you with business partners, or you with authority figures, because the 10th house also represents people of authority. This can be using creative areas or projects that you have in your life that maybe you want to make money or share with the world. It's going to be a time that you're going to want to unify with others, collaboratively or professionally or personally. You're literally bringing in your fears, your first house of self, make it a daily habit, and partnership sector, and pulling this together with masculine, feminine energies from all signs that you want to unite for like pleasure, with a new cycle of love, intimacy, and creativity, of the legacy that you want to leave behind, or this is what I want to sell, this is what I want to be known as, I want this to be my reputation, or this is what I want to share with the world. The 10th house is the most public of being seen, and in the sign of Aquarius is unique and airwaves. So it's email, phone, text, it's science, and it's technology, all of that pulled together of you reaching others. So Taurus, I would love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. Please join me live on Tuesdays at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where I offer new moon and full moon astrology consultations. For a private consultation, you can schedule that at willowgracemystic.com, and to get updates as soon as they're released, please subscribe. So for Gemini and Gemini rising, the Venus-Mars conjunction is occurring in your 9th house. The 9th house for you is publishing, legal matters, foreign people, places, things, having these cross-cultural experiences. Venus rules over your 12th house of self-sabotage, hidden enemies, fear, paying attention and tapping into your dreams, your intuition, your psychic ability. Venus also rules over your 5th house of affairs, love, children, creativity, wanting to create things, wanting to tap into your creative side. The 5th house is also recreation, pleasure, and joy of what do you want to initiate or start that brings you joy and pleasure. Now, Mars rules over your 11th house of your hopes, your wishes, your dreams, your goals, and who do you initiate that you need to align with in order to bring forth or manifest these events that you want to start. Maybe connecting with somebody who's foreign, maybe connecting with somebody who's in a group activity with you. Now, it also rules over your 6th house of your daily habits. The 6th house represents not just your daily habits, but it's taking care of yourself. The 6th house is your mental health, your spiritual health, your psychological health, how I show up to be of service to others, how I help other people, or how you are going to help other people. In the sign of Scorpio, paying attention to, like Scorpio is magnetic, it's water, and Libra is air. It wants to unite, but it doesn't always want to unite for love. It can unite for interpersonal reasons. And Taurus is an earth sign that's very practical and physical. And Aries is the warrior. It wants to initiate. It's fire. It's impulsive. It's confidence. So you are literally taking these 4 areas of your life that offer air and earth and water and fire, and bringing them together to realign with what your actions are, with what is in your heart, and freeing yourself from stagnant energies in all types of relationships that are either cross-cultural or with like foreign people, places, and things. Since this is also the house of your prophetic dreams and your visions, taking classes and taking workshops, this could be you wanting to connect with others, making this more of a daily practice, healing some of your wounds, paying attention to your intuition, diving into these areas that you feel the fireworks that come from from within. When Venus and Mars meet up, it is literally bringing masculine and feminine energy together, either for romantic or interpersonal or creativity. And yours will be, I want to travel there. I want to connect with those people. I want to understand this. I want to take this class. Law, advertising, publishing, all of these things that have you searching outside in the world, not just close to your home. And how do you do this? Using airwaves, being unique and creative and thinking outside the box, having a stroke of genius. All of this together is balancing the energies of the masculine and the feminine, but it's also bringing together all of the elements and saying we need to unite for pleasure. We need to start a new cycle. This could involve love, intimacy, or creativity in this area of your life. So Gemini, I would love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. Please join me live on Tuesdays at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where I offer new moon and full moon astrology consultations. For private consultation, you can schedule that at willowgracemystic.com. And to get updates as soon as they're released, please subscribe. So for Cancer Sun and Cancer Rising, the Venus-Mars conjunction is occurring in your 8th house. The 8th house is the house of deep bonding. It's where we combine together our resources with somebody else's. This could be with family members if you share housing, or if you share debt or wills or property. This could be exes with alimony and child support. This could be business partners or significant others. Now, Venus rules over your 11th house of your hopes, your wishes, your dreams, your goals. Who do you align yourself up with in order to move forward with your wants, needs, and desires? Libra also is ruled by Venus. And so Taurus is the earth sign that's very practical and it's physical. And then Libra is an air sign that wants to bring people together, but it's more for practical reasons, and it's more of a reflection of finding a balance with your house, your home, your property, your real estate, people that are in your home, people that feel like family. The 4th house also represents those people that have shaped you in your life, and the 4th house represents your traditions. And it can also be genealogy, like going back and understanding like where you've come from and where these traditions have come from. Now, Mars rules over your 10th house of your career, your legacy, how you want people to see or know you, how you are seen in the outside world, you initiating things. It's your career path. It's your professional life. It is what you want to achieve, your reputation, all of those topics of authority and you being seen as an authority figure. It also is the ruler of your 5th house of sex and love and pleasure and joy in affairs or with children or with taking risks. The risks can be in what do I want to create? What do I want to do? What brings me pleasure and joy? This could be sports. This could be art and music and poetry. Now we're taking Aries is a fire that wants to initiate. Taurus is earthy and grounded and practical. Libra being an air sign wanting to unite, and Scorpio being this deep water sign. So now we have Venus and Mars, the masculine and feminine coming together to unite. And then we have all 4 elements of the earth, air, water, fire saying, I'm going to bring all of these elements together for fireworks to realign with actions where I want to initiate what is in my heart. Where do I feel that I need to free myself? Now, the 8th house is the house of deep bonding. It is also the house of where you have these joint ventures with other people. And so you wanting to have this deep connection with somebody. This could be a significant other, or this could be a business partner. This could be where we have signed these contracts, like contract meaning a marriage or a partnership, and then wanting more from this. When Venus and Mars come together, this can be romantic and it can be interpersonal. Like if this is a business partner, it is wanting to know someone and feel secure with someone in what you are about to create, whether that be pleasure or creativity for a business, or this could literally be intimacy. And so this is going to be a time that you're going to want to unify with other people. And these are people that you already are sharing resources with, or somebody that you want to engage in. Like, let's take this to the next level. Let's bring this together and merge our energies, merge our resources together, unite for pleasure, this new cycle of love, intimacy, and creativity. So Cancer, I would love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. Please join me live on Tuesdays at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where I offer new moon and full moon astrology consultations. For a private consultation, you can schedule that at willowgracemystic.com. And to get updates as soon as they're released, please subscribe. So for Leo Sun and Leo Rising, this Venus-Mars conjunction is in your seventh house of partnership. Now, this is the house of love and contractual agreements and negotiations. This could be with business partners, significant others, best friends. This could be with clients. This is also the house of open enemies and exes. And this means heat and fireworks together. Now, Venus rules over your 10th house, your career, your legacy, authority figures, you being seen in the outside world. The 10th house is more of your reputation and how people see you, like on top of a mountain, or as somebody in business. It's authority figures, honors, awards, you being seen in the public life. Now, Venus also rules over your 3rd house of communication. Remember that Taurus is more of practical and physical, so your career, your job, your legacy, and Libra is more of a reflection of other people. It wants to bring people together in the way that you communicate, but those people can be significant others. This can be your neighbors, your siblings, your cousins, the way that you communicate on a daily basis, and wanting to unite, but not always for love. It can be more of a platonic or business. Now, Mars rules over your 9th house of foreign people, places, things, you traveling places, taking a class, taking a workshop, initiating what you want to do. And so this could be you initiating, I want to go travel there, I want to meet this person, I want to, it's the 9th house is diving into spirituality. It is wanting to have a connection and understanding things, how they really are in other countries, in other states, farther away from you than just your neighborhood. It's wanting to experience it, wanting to do it, and wanting to connect with other people, places, and things. Now, it also rules your 4th house of your home, Scorpio. Scorpio is a deep water sign. And so we have your home, your family, your roots, your foundation, your traditions. It's things that you build this life upon. So now we have Venus and Mars, masculine and feminine, coming together, and we have Aries being fire, Taurus being earth, Libra air, Scorpio water. We're now bringing all 4 elements together. This is really a strong time to realign your actions with what is in your heart. It is about freeing yourself from these stagnant energies of who are you in partnership with? Who are you in contractual agreements with? Who do you need to be with? Who do you need to reach out to, either for romantic or interpersonal or creative ways or reasons of let's create this together as a business partnership or as a marital partnership or as a best friend. Let's come together and let's manifest these things. Now, the 7th house is also clients. So this could be like falling in love with a client, falling in love with your best friend, or falling in love with your business partner, or wanting to create these connections with trust with these people in your life. Being practical with what you want to do, but initiating it. The conjunction being both masculine and feminine brings this this uniting of energy together for pleasure, for a new cycle that's going to have you focused on love, intimacy, and creativity. And what does that look like in your 7th house of partnership? All right, so Leo, I would love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. For more, please join me live Tuesdays at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where I offer new moon and full moon astrology consultations. For a private consultation, you can schedule that at willowgracemystic.com. And to get updates as soon as they're released, please subscribe. So for Virgo Sun and Virgo Rising, the Mars-Venus conjunction is occurring in your 6th house of your daily habits, taking care of yourself, self-care, whether it be through meditation or yoga or tapping or a sound bath. It's thinking outside the box, connecting with others. Venus rules over your 9th house of foreign people, places, things, gathering information, taking classes, taking workshops, publishing, the legal matters, and wanting to connect with people that are different or unique to gather these ideas for yourself. Venus also rules your 2nd house of your self-worth, cash, property, resources. But the 2nd house in Libra is also about, what do I need in order to feel safe or secure? You saying, I need to make some of these practices a daily practice. I need to make them a habit. Taurus is very earthy and practical and physical, and Libra is air. It's a reflection of yourself with other people, always trying to find the balance of. Now, Mars rules over your 8th house of your shared resource sector. The people in this could be family members if you share debt or resources that could be property or home or wills or an estate. It can be exes with children or alimony or child support or taxes. This could be business partners, and this could be significant others. The 8th house is the house of deep bonding, but it's joint ventures and it's taboo topics that we don't broach on like a daily basis. It's where we have these debts and these obligations with other people, and it's initiating some things. Also, your 3rd house of your communication, who you communicate with on a daily basis. So Aries being fire, wanting to initiate. Scorpio, deep water, intuition, psychic ability, feeling other people's feels, and who you communicate with, like in the grocery line or through email, phone, text, or siblings, cousins, neighbors. All of this energy is coming together. So you have your earth, air, water, fire. So you have all 4 elements. And you have the masculine and the feminine coming together to help you to realign your actions with what is in your heart, to free yourself from the stagnant energy of your daily habits, and where you need to practice self-care, where you need to focus on other relationships that will help you move forward with what you want to do on a daily basis. Is this working from home? Is this finding a mentor, finding a guide? Is this connecting with relationship with coworkers? All of this is coming together, saying that the energies need to unite for what brings you pleasure, what brings you joy, a new cycle of love, intimacy, and creativity, and something that you can start and do and make a daily practice for your own self-care at this time. All right, so Virgo, I would love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. Please join me live on Tuesdays at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where I offer full moon and new moon astrology consultations. For a private consultation, you can schedule that at willowgracemystic.com. And to get updates as soon as they're released, please subscribe. So for Libra Sun and Libra Rising, the Venus-Mars conjunction is occurring in your 5th house of romance. The 5th house is affairs, and it's children, and it's wanting to create things, create a baby, create a project, create something that this could be create music, create art, taking a risk, gambling. The 5th house is everything that brings you joy and brings you pleasure, and this could be risks or hobbies or things that you want to, things that bring you joy and pleasure for personal reasons. This is not sharing it with everybody else. Now, Venus Venus is your chart ruler. Libra, naturally beautiful, wanting to please people. It's an air sign, a reflection of other people's energy. Venus, this connection with Venus brings in you, who you are, yourself, your image, your strength, your habits, your power, your self-expression, your identity, your body. This is all about like you and the temple. Venus also rules over your 8th house of your shared resources, who you are in either written or non-written contracts with other people that you share resources. This could be with family members if there is real estate or property or debt or taxes, like as in wills, or exes with alimony and child support with children. And this can be business partners and significant others. And so Venus is saying, let's unite some of these areas. Let's bring some of these things together. Now, Mars rules over your 2nd house of your self-worth, your cash, your property. The sign of Scorpio is water. It's psychic, it's intuitive, it's magnetic. It brings people, places, and things together. But it's about, it either brings together or it repels, because it's magnetic. And so this represents your self-worth and what you need in order to feel safe or secure moving forward. Then it also rolls over your 7th house of partnership, significant others. The 7th house is all about love. So you could have this romance that starts off as an affair and turns into a long-term relationship. Or this could be, the 7th house also represents your best friends, significant others, clients, one-on-one relationships, open enemies, and exes. And the 7th house is negotiations, cooperation, where we compromise, where we make these promises. So you have these 4 areas of your life. You're bringing together masculine and feminine energy, which creates the fireworks. And then you have your earth, air, water, fire. All 4 of these energies coming together to say, now is the time. It is about you. It is about a partner. It is about your self-worth, and it is about your shared resources, and coming together and saying, what can we create? What can we do? What do you want to create? What do you want to go after? This is going to be a time that you're going to want to align your actions with really what's in your heart, freeing yourself and saying, no, I need to push through this energy. When Venus and Mars meet up, this is fireworks with romance, interpersonal. Also, it's not just based on one relationship. This can be multiple levels. And this is also the creative area of what do you want to create from your heart. Look, if this were in my chart, this creativity could be, let's have a baby, let's take a risk, let's gamble, let's do this. I'm too old to be doing the baby portion, but this could be, I want to create a class. I want to create a workshop. I want to take this art and I want to develop it into something, or this music and create it into something. So it's creation of giving birth of something in that area of your life. So Libra, I would love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. Please join me live on Tuesdays at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where I offer new moon and full moon astrology consultations. For a private consultation, you can schedule that at willowgracemystic.com. And to get updates as soon as they're released, please subscribe. So for Scorpio Sun and Scorpio Rising, this Venus-Mars conjunction is occurring in your 4th house of your home, your family, your roots, your traditions, the people who feel like family. The 4th house can represent real estate or property. It can represent all things that have to do with genealogy of family members, like before you, understanding that, discovering that, finding out about that, like with Ancestry and Me or 23andMe or whatever they are. But it's like understanding, where have these traditions come from, understanding and connecting with somebody within your home or wanting to share a home. Now, Venus rules over your 12th house of your hidden dreams that you don't share with other people, your intuition, your psychic ability, tapping into your intuition, dreams, Akashic records, meditation, yoga, the 12th house is also where we sit to be alone, to tap into our intuition. It's where we rest and retreat, and we pay attention to our angels or our guides for intuition of like what we should be doing. In the sign of Libra, Libra is an air sign, and Libra wants to unite, but it's more of a reflection of connecting people together. It's more of a reflection of connecting the spiritual realm with your earthly realm and paying attention to what do your guides tell you, what does your intuition tell you, to sit with it. Now, Venus also rules over your 7th house of partnership. I call this the 1+1 house. So this is you with a significant other, a business partner, a best friend, a client, open enemies and exes. And so the 7th house is love. It's all contractual agreements or relationships that you have with other people. This could be verbal or nonverbal, like this could be just assumed. The 7th house is where we negotiate or we compromise and we have cooperation with other people. Now, Mars is part of your chart ruler of who you are. Scorpio, psychic, intuitive, feeling other people's feels, always willing to go there, being magnetic. It's either people are either drawn to you or they're repelled by you, accepting nothing but 100% of the raw truth. And so water, intuition. Also is Mars is also the chart ruler of your 6th house of your daily practices. You focused on what you need to do for your own self-care. Aries, I need to take initiative of what can I do for my mental health, my physical health? Do I need to see a counselor? Do I need to see a mentor? Do I need to put self-practice like meditation or yoga or taking a walk with friends, finding a balance between home and work? The 6th house is how I stay healthy through alternative ways of healing. This could be vitamins or supplements. The 6th house is also how I am of service to other people. So you're bringing together this masculine and feminine energy of the divine, of your Mars and your Venus. And you're also bringing in your Libra is air, your Scorpio is water, Aries is fire, and Taurus is earth. And so you're bringing in the desire, the control, the impulse, the confidence, reflecting other people, being practical, being stable. And when all of this energy comes together, so you have the 4 elements together, this is you offering fireworks with realigning your actions with your heart to free yourself of this stagnant energy of something that has to do with your home. This is relationships that are within your home. When Venus and Mars are literally meeting up, there can be romance reignited or interpersonal or a creative side of what do you want to create at your home. It's going to be a time that you're going to want to unify others. And the energy can be for uniting for pleasure or for love, intimacy, or joy or creativity. So Scorpio, I would love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. Please join me live on Tuesdays at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where I offer new moon and full moon astrology consultations. For a private consultation, you can schedule that at willowgracemystic.com. And to get updates as soon as they're released, please subscribe. So for Sagittarius Sun and Sagittarius Rising, the Venus-Mars conjunction is occurring in your 3rd house of communication. Who you communicate with on a daily basis, how you communicate with people. I love this because this will have you communicating with people with work, home. Venus rules over your 11th house of your hopes, your wishes, your dreams, your goals, and the people that you network with in order to get that. That can be through work, with team building, or this could be through people that are like your kindred spirits or your soul sisters or your star family. The 11th house is where we volunteer and we connect with other people that we want to do things or we want to move forward with things. Venus also rules over your your 6th house of your daily habits. This is the house of self-care, alternative healing, what you do on a daily basis, finding a balance between your work and your home. Taurus is very practical and physical, and Libra is an air sign that's about reflecting within other people and wanting to find this healthy balance. Now, Mars rules over your 12th house of your hidden dreams that you don't share with other people. It's our intuitive side. Look, having Scorpio in your 12th house is you paying attention to your dreams, your psychic abilities, your what you believe that your ancestors give to you or share with you, your angels, your guides, numbers, all of those. The 12th house is also institutions and hospitalizations and afflictions and self-sabotage. And this is you breaking free of those things and tuning into what you want, need, and desire to move forward with. Now, Mars also rules the sign of Aries. This is the 5th house of love affairs and children and creativity, art, music, writing and journaling. And the 5th house is where we take risks and what we do for pleasure and what we do for joy. So literally we are bringing together Mars and Venus, the masculine and the feminine together. And then we have Libra and air, Scorpio, water, Taurus, earth, Aries, fire. These 4 areas of your life, using all 4 elements to say, now is the time. Bring together your goals, release yourself from your fears, make things a daily practice, go after with what you want with joy and pleasure and creativity. And all of this is going on in your 3rd house of how can I say things? How can I do things? How can I communicate? How can I talk and exchange ideas? Where do I get information from? In the sign of Aquarius is unique. Think outside the box. You connecting up with others to free yourself of this stagnant energy. In your relationships, these can be platonic or love. When Venus and Mars meet up, it's literally fireworks that can be romantic or interpersonal or creativity. It will be unifying with others for multiple layers of purposes throughout your life. All of this is for a start of pleasure, offering you a new cycle with love, intimacy, creativity in the way that you communicate and who you communicate with on a daily basis. So Sagittarius, I would love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. Please join me live at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where I offer new moon and full moon astrology consultations. For private consultation, you can schedule that at willowgracemystic.com. And to get updates as soon as they're released, please subscribe. So for Capricorn Sun and Capricorn Rising, the Venus-Mars conjunction is occurring in your 2nd house. Now, the 2nd house for you is what you need in order to feel safe and secure. It's people, places, and things that we love. It's your skill, your salary, your income. It's your money, your resources, your financial condition. It is your attitude towards these things. Now, Venus it rules over the top of your chart, which is like your career, your legacy. You saying, I want to do this to make money. I want to be known as an authority figure. I want to make my status, my mark on society, and this will be my status. I want to be able to create these things, and I want to be able to sell them, make money. This is my skill set. This is what I'm worth. Venus also rules over 5th house of love and joy and pleasure. The 5th house is the house of affairs, and it's also the house of children and where we take risks. The 5th house is all things that bring you joy and pleasure. So this could be writing things, creating art, music. Could be taking piano lessons, taking guitar lessons. The 5th house is what you do in order to explore options that make you feel good about yourself. Now, Mars rules over your 11th house of your hopes, your wishes, your dreams, your goals. Who do you connect up with in the sign of Scorpio? So Scorpio is a water sign. It's deep, it's intuitive, it's psychic, and you either drawing people in or repelling who you need to be aligning yourself with in order to reach your goals. Now, the 11th house is also who you connect up with peers, or like with kindred spirits or people that you want to support. Like, let's all get together and volunteer for this project. Now, also, Mars is the ruler of your 4th house of home. So Aries is your home, your family, your roots, your foundation. It is you initiating things. When we look at this from afar, we look at Taurus as being very practical and physical, with things that you want to create, things that bring you joy and pleasure. Libra, an air sign that is a reflection of other people, but where we want to find balance in our life. Authority figures, boss, you, leaving your legacy, how you want to be known. Scorpio, deep water, psychic, using your intuition, drawing people in, and being a magnet for enticing desire and wanting control. And then Aries is with this Mars fire of taking action, being impulsive, having the confidence to move forward with things that have to do with your real estate, your property, your home, the people that live within your home. So we're taking Mars and Venus, masculine and feminine, and bringing it together for the ultimate divine conjunction. And then we have all 4 elements, earth, air, water, fire, and bringing that together. All these 4 areas of your life to say, now's the time. Align your actions with what your heart's desire is. Free yourself from this stagnant energy in these relationships that you have in order for you to feel safe and secure with your money, your finances, your resources, things that people also, not just like material things. This combination of energy is bringing together, uniting people, places, and things in order for you to experience pleasure, to have a new cycle that has to do with love or intimacy or a type of creativity about what you want to create. And this could be with children or creative projects. So Capricorn, I would love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. Please join me live on Tuesdays at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where I offer new moon and full moon astrology consultations. For private consultation, you can schedule that at willowgracemystic.com. And to get updates as soon as they're released, please subscribe. So for Aquarius Sun and Aquarius Rising, this Venus-Mars conjunction is occurring in your 1st house of self. It is all about you. Fireworks, being magnetic. It's about your appearance, your power, your self-esteem, your habits. It's your health, your vitality, things that you want to create, things that you want to do. Venus rules over your 9th house of where you want to go, cross-cultural experiences, taking a class, taking a workshop. It is diving into spirituality, having something published, something that has to do with legal matters. It is you connecting with foreign people, places, and things, and wanting to have these different experiences with others. Venus also rules over your 4th house of home, your family, your foundation, your roots, traditions, people who feel like family. Now, Libra is an air sign. It's a reflection of other people's energy, and Taurus is more of an earth sign, so it is practical, it is physical. Then we look at what are the rulers of Mars. Well, Mars rules over your 10th house of your career, your legacy, your job, your how you want to be known in your professional life, authority figures. The 10th house represents your career, the status that you want to achieve, how you want to be seen and known. And in the sign of Scorpio is like, it's the psychic detective of the Zodiac. It's being magnetic. It's wanting to get to the bottom of things. It's the deepest water sign of the Zodiac. And then Aries. This is in your 3rd house of how you communicate with people on a daily basis. Taking the initiative of the 3rd house is your siblings, your cousins, your neighbors. It's all types of communication and where you gather information. So it can be through like YouTube, Reddit, TikTok, X, books, email, phone, text. It's all types of technology. And so you have Venus and Mars connecting together. So the masculine and the feminine in your first house of who you are, being complete, being whole, feeling like now is your time. And then taking the four signs of the earth, the air, the water, the fire, and saying, I have these four elements together. Now is your time to align with your actions of this is what my heart wants. This is what I was born to do. This is what I need to initiate. It's releasing stagnant energies in all types of relationships of these people with you. When Venus and Mars meet up, there's going to be like fireworks. This could be reigniting fireworks at home with your partner at home. This could be having these fireworks of interpersonal relationships with people that you meet through traveling or through taking classes or workshops, or meeting somebody while taking a class, taking a workshop, traveling from farther away. This is also representative of creative projects or being creative, creating something from this gathering, this meetup. It's going to be a time that you're going to want to unify with others, and this could be with love or with this could be a love or platonic connection together, but usually it means like I want to create something, and what is that something? And it can be on multiple different levels. So this energy wants to unite for pleasure, for joy, a new cycle of love, intimacy, and creativity. And it's all in your first house of your body, who you are, Aquarius. All right, so I would love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. Please join me live on Tuesdays at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where I offer new moon and full moon astrology consultations. For private consultation, you can schedule that at willowgracemystic.com. And to get updates as soon as they're released, please subscribe. So for Pisces Sun and Pisces Rising, this Mars-Venus conjunction is in your 12th house. Now the 12th house is where we put everything that is like literally left over. It's your dreams, it's your intuition, it's the Akashic records, it's self-sabotage. It is where we sit to meditate. The 12th house is hospitals and afflictions. It's the other worlds, as in our guides, our mentors, angels, symbols, dreams. It is shamanic work. It's dealing with our shadow self. And this could have you literally sitting here and getting messages from other realms, from non-earthly, like other dimensions. Venus rules over your 8th house of your shared resources with other people. This could be family members, if you're sharing property or debt, meaning a home or a will or an estate. This could also be alimony or child support with an ex, or it could be with a business partner or a significant other. Venus also rules over your 3rd house of how you communicate, who you communicate with on a daily basis, gathering the information. Taurus is very practical and physical in the way that you communicate, and Libra is more air, and it wants to mix together people, more of a gathering for business, or like making these contracts for using our head and not our heart. Now Mars rules over your 9th house of foreign people, places, things, connecting with others through cross-cultural experiences, traveling somewhere, taking that class, taking that workshop, teaching that class, legal matters, publishing things, deep water, intuitive, feeling it, understanding it, and either drawing people in, and this could be connecting with foreign people, places, and things, and like water, like it's just, Scorpio is just desire and control and magnetic and pulling in. Also, Mars rules over your second house of your self-worth, your cash, your property, your skill set, your resources, what you do for money, your income, your movable property. The second house is your financial condition, or what you need in order to feel safe and secure. So we have your 12th house, you sitting privately, meditating, tapping into spirit, tapping into your guides, your angels, doing the inner work. The 12th house is also self-sabotage and releasing yourself from that, and connecting with other people that you do things in private. The 12th house is this house of secrets and not wanting to share with other people what is going on in your life. So you're taking Venus and Mars, masculine and feminine, bringing them together for this divine connection. And then you're taking Libra, which is air, Scorpio, which is water, Aries, which is fire and initiating, and Taurus, which is earth. So you're taking all four elements and these areas of your life, combining them together and saying, I need to realign myself with what is in my heart. I don't know if I'm willing to share this with everybody in the outside world. I need to free myself of these stagnant energies. This could be with relationships. This could be romantic, interpersonal, creative projects that when you sit with yourself, or you sit and meditate, or you do these things again in private. The 12th house is the house of secrets. And so all of this energy coming together is offering you this new way to unite with others, either for pleasure, a new cycle in love, or intimacy, or creativity. So Pisces, I would love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. Please join me live on Tuesdays at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where I offer new moon and full moon astrology consultations. For a private consultation, you can schedule that at willowgracemystic.com. And to get updates as soon as they're released, please subscribe.